Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. Last time, we ended up getting Igor to step aside after taking Corpse Kid's quiz and giving Igor some bone biscuits. In this episode, we're going to be doing some of the cleanup that I said I was going to be doing after a certain set of chapters. So, right now, for the first good chunk of this video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be dealing with the hidden places. So, we're starting off in the graveyard right here because I decided to select Chapter 6 because Chapter 6 allows me to access everything that I can early on without any problems, as well as one of the other hidden places that is only available Chapter 6 and onward. So, go over to this way. I ended up pointing this out in the past by accident, and there is a hidden place that is inside that gravestone right there. Now, since it's Chapter 6 and I've already beaten the big spider, these mini spiders are going to be showing up a lot around inside the graveyard. You need to watch out for those because if they hit you, they'll steal a bunch of souls from you. It's really annoying. Either way, go into here and we have Hidden Place 5, Gravesite. This is a hidden place we're going to be returning to quite a bit throughout the project because this one has 3 prizes inside it. Now, one of the prizes, and that's the one that we're going to be getting inside this video, is going to be the troll skeleton figure once we beat all the troll skeletons. This right here is also the best place to get and grind souls in the game because troll skeletons, all of them will drop at least 100 souls if you get a high enough combo, and if you get it even higher, sometimes you can get 500. This is what I ended up using later on to grind up the remaining souls needed to upgrade the remaining forms that I needed. But going on to the other prizes, another one of the prizes that you can get from this one is the troll, besides the troll skeleton figure, is the crystal skull that is available here. This hidden place is also available for something that we need to do in a secret chapter that I'm going to be showing off soon enough. Now, a lot of guides on the internet, and I need to say this right now, there are a lot of guides for Oogie's Revenge on the internet that say hidden places and the rewards are not chapter specific. That's entirely false. There are a lot, and I mean a lot, of guides that say that, and it's rather sad that they do. So, for example, there's one guide out there that I know of, because I ended up using it the first time I ever played this game, that said that Hidden Place 5, the first thing you're supposed to get is the Crystal Skull. Well, I just went in there right now, and I got the Troll Skeleton figure. I ended up going to an earlier chapter to try and get the Crystal Skull, and it didn't show up. So these are, in fact, chapter-specific for certain ones, and Hidden Place 5 is the biggest annoyance, because I think I had a similar problem with that in my original LP. But now that we're done with that one, we're going to go to the second of the hidden places that is available inside the gravesite. Now, for accessing this one, you're going to need the Pumpkin King, which means you are going to need to have beaten Chapter 5 at least one time. Otherwise, you will not be able to get rid of the cobwebs that are blocking this next hidden place. Now, the forms for this game do carry over once you've unlocked them at least once. So, what I mean by that is you need to have played Chapter 5 and beaten it at least once in order to access this hidden place. If you want to go and access other hidden places in previous chapters, say there was something in, say, Chapter 3, and you wanted to wait until Chapter 3 to access this hidden place, you could because the Pumpkin King form carries over. It's kind of weird that it does that, but then again, it does the same thing inside Devil May Cry games, so that's no problem. The only reason I chose Chapter 6 is because Chapter 6, primarily, you can access every single one of the hidden areas at this time, but you can't get all the rewards, which I ended up realizing a little bit later on. But, just gotta go through this way, gotta wait for the flaming horses to stop. And one thing that you could actually notice if you end up getting it just right is a little Easter egg for something that'll be later. There will be some skeletons that will actually be attacking the tombstones. If you catch them, and if you try to attack them, you can't hit them. That's actually a little Easter egg for something that's going to be playing on later. But either way, go to right here to Hidden Place 6, the Inner Crypt. This is the one that you're going to need to have the Pumpkin King form to do. And it's filled with nothing but skeletons. This place is a doozy if you're not careful, and believe me, I sort of wasn't. Because I get my shit wrecked inside this one. Not as bad as one of the later hidden places that we're going to be going into this one, that's for sure. But pretty much, what is the reward for this one? This is going to be one of the skeleton figures, and that is the blue skeleton. Now, for a lot of the figures inside this game, there is, when it comes to the regular enemies, there is a variation of a figure for their Oogie mode. So we're going to be finding one for a skeleton later, and then we're going to be having one, which we have right now, for the blue skeleton. It just goes back and forth. It's rather interesting. I like that they did that, in case, you know, you never saw any of the Oogie modes for some of them. Although, I think at least at one point you will. But as you can see, this one has a lot, I mean a lot of skeletons inside it. So having the fully upgraded Soul Robber would help, but in my case, having the overarching one is good. And there we go. That takes care of that. So let's grab this figure, which should be Blue Skeleton. All right, so next stop, we're going to be going into Halloweentown. So I decided to cut ahead to right here. So the ones inside Halloweentown that we're going to be dealing with, 2 of them are available to you as early as Chapter 1. And they are the Mechanical Tower, which is over right here. Just simply Soul Robber up onto right here. And you will automatically go inside into what is called the Mechanical Tower. This is available as soon as Chapter 1 if you want. And the other one is the Attic, which is Hidden Place 2, which is on the top of the City Hall, which I ended up showing off in Chapter 1 that you could go up there. So, just break everything right here, waiting for everyone. There's something around here. I was thinking, okay, maybe there's something hidden there. Nope, it was just another skeleton that just hadn't popped up yet. And there we go. That takes care of you. And we got 2 more right here. All of them are the ones that throw bone barangs too, which is annoying. All right, you died. And now oh, crud, I grabbed the wrong one. You got lucky this time. This time. All right, and that takes care of that. So we got another one right here. I think we should have either this is the last one or there should be 2 more. Nope, that's the last one. And what we have right here is our first crystal skull, which will tell you right here, collect 4 to create a crystal bottle. So that's our first one. Technically, we could have 2 if Hidden Place 5 weren't so chapter specific. Believe me, I'd love having more bottles. But now that we're done with that one, now we're going to go to the Attic, which is in front of City Hall. So, first things first, let's heal ourselves up. Oh wait, no, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to Hidden Place 1 right here. Now remember, I said that Hidden Place 1 has a figure that's chapter specific. I thought that it was chapter 6. Turns out it's actually chapter 12. That we're going to have to come back here in order to grab the figure that's inside Hidden Place 1, which is going to be a Heat Skeleton figure. Heat Skeleton is the Oogie mode of the Bone Barang ones, which is what this guy is right here. So we're going to be coming back here Chapter 12. I decided to leave this in, though, because this shows off another prize that you can end up getting when you end up going into certain areas again. Right, so let's grab you now and just blow the heck out of this. Die. Next. You're around here somewhere. Ah, there you are. Time to die. So, bang. And what we have here is a mystery soul. Mystery souls are randomized ones. They're sort of like the random ring capsules that you can get in some Sonic games, and they'll give you a random amount of souls that can range anywhere from 1 to, I believe, 500 is the most I've ever obtained. So, since we didn't get that for there, now we're going to go to Hidden Place 2, which is up in the attic right here. This one is also available from Chapter 1. Now, the Hidden Place 1 is available Chapter 2 and onward. So, go inside here to Hidden Place 2, the attic, which is filled with just simple little skeletons. That's not too bad. So what is our prize for this one? We're going to be getting a golden pumpkin inside this one, which is very nice to get because I'm already starting to get quite a bit of health. And we're about a fourth through the game, so that's not bad if I do say so myself. Luckily, these things are so easy to deal with. Unfortunately, though, for the next hidden area that's going to be inside the game, I'm going to have to do the actual chapter-specific parts for it, which means I'm going to have to go to Igor, and I'm going to have to activate everything and then go to the witch's shop. So, should be the last skeleton. And there is our prize, our golden pumpkin. So, there we go. That's another golden pumpkin for us. So, now's when we end up doing the chapter-specific stuff. So I cut it out, and I cut out the shock fight. And to get the next hidden area, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to hit that little dangly-do right there. Now, for that one, you're going to have to do it Chapter 6 and onward, because the targeting reticle for that only shows up after Chapter 6. Again, that's something that a lot of guides in the games say you could access at any time, but they're bold-faced lying. And I hate that. So, right here, we have a bunch of king ghosts. This is annoying right here. This is something that usually they expect you, to have the third and final form for Jack to deal with. Because there are ghosts that are hidden inside each and every single one of these areas. And since I don't have Jack's last form, I can't startle them out of those containers, so I have to take these hits. Luckily, those are the only ones, and now we just have to deal with the ghost. So, what is our prize for this one? It's going to be the King Ghost figure. Pretty obvious, seeing as how we have all these King Ghosts. Although, this is the one where I get my shit wrecked, because these ghosts are not friendly. Oh no. These ghosts have an annoying move that they like to do inside here, in which they go underground, and then they will end up bursting right under. In fact, one of them, I think, went underground right now. You can see its health bar, and there it goes. Yes. Not to mention the fact that the ghosts apparently are immune to, stage boundaries. So, if I were to try and go after some of them, they would go out of the room. That's something I hate about ghosts in a nutshell. And it's at this point I realized, okay, these things are starting to annoy me. Although I am getting a bunch of exclamation marks, that's for sure. Yeesh, I'm easily startling these ghosts, and that's when I saw 3 of them go in there, and I realized, ah, crap. Right, so, oh, there's one. I guess one of them just disappeared. 2 of them ended up going underground. One of them just outright disappeared. All right, so let's just keep going through this. This is pretty difficult to do because ghosts like to avoid you. So, just continue. I probably should have sped this up in hindsight. Maybe in the future I'll speed up some of the future hidden areas if they take too long, because I can think of 2 off the top of my head that are. Alright, so let's swing our partners round and around and bring everyone back into here, because this pulls them out of the ground too. And this is when I decided, you know what? Let's use our blue souls. As you can see, this one has a lot of ghosts inside it too, so you gotta watch out. And there is a big green soul right there. That's actually a rare drop. Big green soul fills, I think, 6 full pumpkins. They usually only show up when you are very low on health. So, on the bright side, looks like we're on the last ghost. So, let's kill him with fire. Fine. No, okay. I'm gonna just stop, turn my back, and firebomb! Ta-da! And we get our reward, the King Ghost figure. So, that deals with all the hidden areas that we're gonna be dealing with for right now. So, for the rest of this video, what I'm gonna be showing off is me buying the upgrades that I said I was going to buy, as well as the figures that you get for getting all A's in the missions that I didn't get the figures in. So first things first, let's buy the 3rd and final level for the Pumpkin King Jack, which will put our Fire Souls total at 10. And then this is me also, I needed to do the Igor mission still. So, there's our golden pumpkin that we're going to be buying soon enough. And then let's buy some blue souls. And I cut it very close because I thought that the final form for Pumpkin King Jack was 4,000. It was 4,500, so I cut that close. And now I am poor with only 8 souls. But it doesn't really matter because
You need more souls.
We'll be getting more souls soon enough.
You're always...
Alright, so now that we're done with that, our Pumpkin King Jack is fully leveled up, so he now has a maximum of 10 fire souls. So, let's now cut to our figures. So, for Chapter 1, once you end up beating it and getting all A ranks, this was me also trying to get the S rank, you get the Shadow Oogie figure. After this, I ended up redoing the chapter to get a full S. So, let's go now to the next chapter that I didn't get the figures, and that was Chapter 3, the Hanging Tree. So I got an S on this one, and you get the Zero figure. Alright, so that deals with that. So, let's go now to the next one, which is Chapter 6, the Doctor's Hunch, which gives you the Igor figure. And at this point, I figured, okay, I need to try and get that Crystal Skull, and went through quite a bit of pain with that. So, I ended up grinding inside Hidden Area 5 until I got, I believe, 25,000 souls. And with this, we're going to be buying our last Soul Robber upgrade and the next Golden Pumpkin that's available in the Witch's Shop. And I can't remember if this is the last one or not. Normally, it ends up instantly finishing it, but I think it might be available in a later chapter. I haven't fully written down all the Golden Pumpkins yet. So, let's buy our souls, because I used quite a bit of those. And now, our next Golden Pumpkin. So, Tall Witch is cleaned out for right now.
You are always welcome here.
And let's go to Short Witch now and buy our Soul Robber upgrade. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This is Neronium1359. Next time, we're going to be continuing with the story for Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge, with Chapter 7, The Lightning Round. See you guys next time.